Academic awards. We'll start off with Mr. Ed Bidlack.
Got my way down here pretty good, so hopefully I'll get through this okay without too much trouble. We have last year's Americanism test that we haven't been able to do our breakfast like we have in the past. So last year these kids was there at the Legion. We always do at the Legion, fix some breakfast, and we enjoyed that very much. We didn't get to do it. Matter of fact, we didn't get to do it this year either. So hopefully things will come back to normal and we'll be able to do it for the kids come next year. But I have these kids right here from last year that if they're here, I'd like to give them the Americanism test winners are Gavin Huff, Jensen Army, Weston Oakley, Sierra Salinas, and Ellie Schwartzman. If they're here, I'd like to give them. This year's winners on the Americanism test is Jaggard Schwab, Ellie Sportman, Jacob Quigley, Madison Burkhardt, Drew Crossgrove, Randy Rayu, and Dakota Gibbs. Okay, the Americanism, the Buckeye Boys State delegates are Andrew Heffel and Kevin Huff and Dallas Cox. An American Legion Scholarship award of different ones, and I'd add that some of these kids will be going off to college, and I would like to say good luck to them, and never forget where you came from. I know by reading some of these that you are really patriotic and you believe in the flag, which is good, and keep believing in the United States of America. So we have Manny Potts Certificate Award. Manny Potts here. Yeah. Hunter Tim Camp. And this one here is from the Sons of Mid-Legion Scholarship Award, and there again, I know they would be on the same page as us other fellows are, that study hard and always remember your roots, and good luck in the future. So this is the Sons, and it's Shelby Collier. And Caitlin Ever. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Bidlack. Now we'd like to bring up Mrs. Tara Warman.
Good afternoon. I'm Tara Warman, representing the American Legion Post 541 Ladies Auxiliary. The mission of the American Legion Auxiliary is to support the American Legion and to honor the sacrifice of those who serve by enhancing the lives of veterans, military, and their families, both at home and abroad. For God and country, we advocate our citizens, mentor youth, and promote patriotism, good citizenship, peace, and security. Girls Buckeye State is a week-long program designed to educate Ohio's young women in the duties, privileges, rights, and responsibilities of good citizenship. It is my privilege and honor to announce the Girls Buckeye State delegate, Jensen Army. We are awarding the American Legion Auxiliary Unit 541 Scholarship to a young man that is a member of the Continental Sons of the American Legion Squadron 541 and has chosen to give back to his community by furthering his education at the Ohio Fire Academy to become a full-time firefighter paramedic. It is my honor and privilege to announce the recipient of the scholarship, my son, Reed Warman. Get fired up to go out and make a difference in the world, Reed.
All right, good afternoon. I have a couple of awards here. The first one we're going to recognize is the Hobie recipient for this year. The Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership Program, commonly known as Hobie, is one of the oldest, most prominent youth organizations in the world. Hobie was founded by actor Hugh O'Brien, whose goal was to change the world in his own way, by engaging young leaders who are, in his mind, the world's most promising and greatest assets. Each school in the state of Ohio may choose to select one sophomore to attend the Hobie Conference as their representative. It is an honor and a privilege to be chosen for this position. This year's ambassador to the Hobie Conference from Continental is Maya Bishop. And I know the program says Mrs. Fuller, but I'm going to step in for Mrs. Fuller and recognize the senior members of the National Honor Society. These students will also be recognized at graduation, but we want to take a moment here today and do this. So the following senior members, please come to the front. Madison Burke, Caitlin Eder, Maddie Potts, Sierra Salinas, Ellie Schwarzman, Hunter Tegenkamp, And then the officers, Connor Magg, the president, Shelby Collier, the vice president, Jager Schwab, the secretary, and Jensen Army, the treasurer. Mrs. Mannon, are you in here? Mrs. Mannon? We don't see her.
Okay, this afternoon, we'd also like to take a few minutes and recognize our class officers. Unfortunately, this year, a lot of the events and activities that we would normally do for our class officers, who were trying to get more involved in two things, didn't happen due to trying to be a little extra cautious with everything going on. So hopefully next year we'll be able to start resuming some of our normal activities that we would do as class officers. But in the past, typically our class officers have started helping us decorate for the Sadie Hawkins dance, which didn't happen this year. We also typically will organize and execute penny wars and food drives to help support our local food pantry and some families that have specific needs. But again, a lot of these things we were not able to do this year. But I do want to thank the class officers who oftentimes are appointed instead of elected because for whatever reason some students don't want to fill all the positions. So thank you for those students that are stepping up to represent their class as a class officer. So I will start with our senior class. So again, a huge thank you to you guys because most of these senior officers have been officers almost all 4 years of their high school career. So Connor Magg is our senior class president. Our vice president, you guys can come down, grab a certificate. Madison Burt is our secretary for the senior class, and Shelby Collier is our treasurer. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and just name the rest of our class officers for the 3 other classes if they would all come down at the same time, and then we can just give a big round of hands at the end. So our sophomore class officers are President Allison Scott, Vice President Alyssa Burgay, Secretary Brooklyn Deese, and our treasurer for the sophomore class is Lauren Williams. Our junior class officer, junior class president is Jensen Army. Dallas Tice is our vice president. The junior class secretary is Kirsten Moran, and our treasurer for the junior class is Jacob Cleveland. Thank you again to all of those students who stepped up to represent their class. Okay, our next awards we're going to give out today are our student council members. Our student council is the huge group of students that kind of represent our whole school, and they have actually became quite busy over the last couple of years with the things that they've been doing. And again, the same thing with our officers. A lot of the things that we normally do didn't happen. They normally will do their spirit weeks, which we were able to do that this year. They decorate for the Sadie Hawkins dance. They help decorate with NHS with the homecoming dance. And normally they would also be involved in the food drives and the penny wars and such. Also during Christmas time, we usually plan a day of fun activities before Christmas break, and the student council members put a lot of time and work into that. And then one of the things that we do that we're pretty proud of is in the spring, we host a blood drive here at the school. They were able to do that this year in March, and we were able to collect over 32 units of blood, which surpassed the goal that was set by the American Red Cross. So again, these students put a lot of time and work into that. They are the ones that call our previous donors and try to recruit donors to come and give blood so that we can reach our goal. So they do a really good job of doing that. And then they will work the blood drive that day. So it's kind of a long day. And I do want to give a special shout out to our freshman representatives, who you will see, or I'm sorry, our sophomore, freshmen, thank you too, but sophomore representatives, because this year was kind of messed up. We had a 3-hour delay on the day that we were supposed to have our blood drive. So it was kind of chaotic for a while there. But our 4 sophomore representatives actually came early, even though they could have been sleeping in, and they helped set everything up. And those 4 students were the same ones that stayed until the very end and helped take everything down. So huge thank you to the sophomore representatives when they come down here. Please make sure you give them an extra round of applause just for that, because I really appreciate all their help and dedication. Also, just want to point out with our blood drive, when we have our blood drives, it's a great service opportunity for them, but not only does it help collect blood for all the need that we have for that, but also it helps us raise money for an American Red Cross scholarship that we will give to one of our seniors also this afternoon. So without our students doing those blood drives, we wouldn't be eligible for that scholarship. So that's also important. And then I do also want to put a little plug in. One of the student council members, Ren Army, is participating in the American Red Cross Leaders Save Lives program. And in that program, the student will organize a blood drive on their own. And he is going to be hosting a blood drive with the American Legion here in Continental on June 2nd from 12 to 6. So all donors who donated in March, there are a lot of you in this room right now, students, parents, community members, you are eligible as far as date-wise, you will be eligible to donate in June, on June 2nd. So if you are interested in signing up, you can see Ren after, or most of you already know, you can go to the Red Cross website like you normally do and sign up for an appointment there. So, all right, so I'll start with the officers. And while I'm announcing the officers, I also would like to give a special thanks to our senior members. 2 of our senior members, Leah Smith and Trinity Cromat, have been a student council member all 4 years of their high school career. So thank you for all the time and help and work that you put into student council and the student body while you were here. Hannah Soto has been with us for 3 years in the student council, and then we did welcome Ellie Schwartzman this year as a senior member. So thank you for joining us for your last year, Ellie. We appreciate it. All right, so Leah Smith is our student council president. So Leah, if you want to come down, you can actually hand out these certificates for me. That would be awesome. Leah, even though this is her first year as president, Leah has been a huge help. She completely organized the student council room last year, and she's always very helpful, always coming down asking what she can do, what needs to be done, what else can we do. So even when she wasn't an officer, but now that she is, and unfortunately we didn't get to do as much this year as we would have liked, but she would have really stepped up to that a lot more than what she was able to. But thank you, Leah, for everything. Our vice president is Gavin Huff. Our secretary is Reese Knowles. And our treasurer is Ren Army. All right, senior representatives. That one's next. Is that what you got? Okay. Trinity Cromat. And then, of course, Leah Smith and Hannah Soto as well. Our junior representative, Andrew Heffel. Oh, and Ellie, sorry, Ellie. Ellie, I just want you to get special recognition. All right, Andrew Heffel, Kenna Oakley, and Alice Jarrett, also junior representative. officers. Our sophomore representatives, Ren Army. Ren, you don't have to come again, you already got yours. Maya Bishop. She knows, great, she don't have to come down again, but she is one of the representatives. And Madison Rail. And please, one more round of thank you to those four, because they were the big helpers on the setup. Thank you. Gary O'Connor, Lacey Newman, and Destiny here. All right, that's it for me for now.
Okay, not only am I not Mrs. Fuller, but I'm also not Mrs. Swanger, but I'm going to pretend for a few minutes. And I'm going to present the high school art awards for this year. The first set of awards deal with the Putnam County Arts Festival. This event, which is sponsored by the Putnam County Educational Service Center, features select high school student artwork from each Putnam County school. All entered artworks were judged by Eliseo Escobedo, a professional artist from the Findlay area and the resident instructor with the Findlay Art League. He selected 15 Best in Show pieces, 4 of which were created by Continental students. Our featured Continental artists, Merit Ribbon recipients, and Best in Show ribbon recipients were recognized virtually this year with a digital art show available for public viewing online. And I believe that is still available at the Putnam County ESC's website if you'd like to check these out. So, we have, first off, Dakota Gibbs, a 10th grader who earned 2 Best of Show purple ribbons and 3 Merit ribbons. Ellie Schwarzman, 12th grader, 1 Best in Show purple ribbon and 2 Merit ribbons. Hannah Soto, a 12th grader, 1 Best in Show purple ribbon and 1 Merit ribbon. Maya Bishop, a 10th grader who earned 2 Merit ribbons. Trinity Braun, a senior that earned 1 Merit ribbon. Mackenzie Barnhart, a 10th grader who earned 1 Merit ribbon. Annika Bowers, an 11th grader that earned a Merit ribbon. And freshman Blake Weigel, who also earned a Merit ribbon. The 33rd annual QP High School Art Invitational and Art Space Lima showcased work of 18 Northwest Ohio area schools. More than 300 pieces of work were submitted and juried down to just 9 categories, including painting, drawing, printmaking, photography, mixed media, sculpture, ceramics, jewelry, and digital media. Along with having their artwork on display, several Continental students also received cash prizes for being selected as best overall in their respective categories. The following students earned awards at the QP High School Art Invitational. Annabelle Stapleton, 9th grader, 2 pieces of artwork were featured, and she earned 2nd place overall for photography. Dakota Gibbs, a sophomore who had 2 artworks featured. She was 3rd place overall in photography. Dakota, you can just stand up. We already gave you your certificate. Senior Ellie Schwarzman was 3rd place overall in painting. Freshman Malik James had a piece of photography that was featured. Come on down, Malik. And Trinity Braun, a senior with 1 piece of photography that was featured. Each year, the OAEA, which is the Art Educators Association of Ohio, the OAEA sponsored a statewide contest to create a theme-based artwork that is ultimately used to promote the Youth Art Month each March. This year's theme, Art Connects Us, challenged K-12 artists to design a visually stunning and theme-appropriate artwork depicting how the visual arts creates connections in our daily lives. The winning graphic design artworks are featured on the OAEA website, as the winners were honored virtually this year. Senior Ellie Schwarzman won 2nd place overall for the entire state. And similar to the graphic design competition, the OAEA's flag design competition also challenged students to create an original artwork depicting the theme, Art Connects Us. Each year, the winning flag design is printed to scale and used to represent the Ohio Art Education Association and Young Ohio Artists as national art events throughout the upcoming year. Maya's overall winning flag design is on display on the OAEA website, as the winners were honored virtually this year. So the overall winner for the state of Ohio is sophomore Maya Bishop. You gotta show everybody your flag, Maya.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Upside down.
Oh, it's upside down.
The National Federation of High Schools Board of Directors and the NFHS Citizenship Committee has permitted the Ohio High School Athletic Association to name 1 male and 1 female senior student to earn their Award of Excellence from each member school. These students should have a history of displaying exemplary sportsmanship, ethics, integrity throughout their careers as student athletes in both the classroom and in athletic competition. These students should serve as positive role models and should encourage the same for other students. This year, Continental has chosen for the NFHS Award of Excellence, Hunter Tinkamp and Shelby Collier. In an attempt to encourage achievement in both the classroom as well as on the playing surface, the OHSAA has created the Scholar Athlete Award to recognize some of the state's top scholar athletes. This award exemplifies the commitment that the OHSAA has to academic excellence while participating in interscholastic sports. This award is handed out annually to 1 male and 1 female from each member school. To be eligible, the recipient must have earned a minimum of 4 varsity letters and have the highest GPA at the end of their first academic semester of grade 12. This year, the OHSAA Scholar Athlete Awards go to Caitlin Etter and Weston Oakley. As part of an ongoing program to promote sportsmanship, ethics, and integrity in the Ohio High School Athletic Association, it annually recognizes students who display exemplary sportsmanship. The award is named for Mr. Archie Griffin. Mr. Griffin is an Ohio native and the only two-time recipient of the Heisman Trophy for football and professional athlete. And as a professional athlete, he always displayed exemplary sportsmanship. Mr. Griffin, current CEO of the Ohio State University Alumni Association, has been active in promoting sportsmanship, ethics, and integrity for many years. He was honored in 1998 as a recipient for the prestigious OHSAA Ethics and Integrity Award. Each member school may select one male and one female athlete to receive the award named after Mr. Griffin. These students need to exemplify sportsmanship, ethics, and integrity to their school and community. This year, the winners from Continental are Madeline Potts and Mitchell Coleman. Next up, I'm presenting for the Blue and Gold Club, and they annually do a scholarship, or we have two scholarships this year. The Blue and Gold Club scholarship is a $500 scholarship. It is based on participation and performance in athletics. The parent must also be an active member in the Blue and Gold Club for the student to receive these awards. The process also has a recommendation from various coaches to receive the award. And this year, the Blue and Gold has given out 2 of these scholarships. And this year, the scholarships go to Reed Warneman and Hunter Tegenkamp. Also, the Blue and Gold Club wanted me to recognize, you may have seen signs throughout the community, which still are available if you contacted Blue and Gold Club member, but they did have a design a sign contest through the school, and the signs you have seen throughout the community have been designed by Madeline Potts. All right, the final thing I have today is a new scholarship. It is the Timothy J. Stryker Memorial Scholarship. Tim was my father and Mrs. Schmidt's father, who passed away in 2003. He was a 1974 graduate of Continental. My sisters and I, our families, along with my Aunt Sherry and my grandma, have decided to start the scholarship to assist those in need, but may not be getting the academic scholarships that everyone may receive. We are hoping to help someone who may be going to community college, trade schools, or the like. We look at the students' future plans and want a GPA starting at 2.25. This also includes someone who may work after school, someone who wants to make a difference in their lives and the community. So the initial scholarship winner of the Timothy J. Stryker is Hannah Soto.
Hello, I'm presenting for the Lions Club, and every year the Lions Club selects one student who is qualified and possibly going into the medical field, depending on who all submits an application. But this year, there's one girl that was selected, and that is Caitlin Henry.
Okay, our next senior award that will be given out today is the American Red Cross Blood Donor Scholarship. The American Red Cross was founded in 1881 by Clara Barton, and she was known for putting herself in harm's way and helping wounded soldiers on the battlefield during the Second World War. Per military request, Red Cross was initiated a national blood collection program where 13.3 million pints of blood were collected for use by the armed forces. After after the war ended, the Red Cross introduced the first nationwide civilian blood program in 1948, and now supplies more than 40% of the blood and blood products in this country. We are proud to be a part of the American Red Cross Blood Program here at Continental High School, where the National Honor Society and the Student Council host 2 blood drives each year. We appreciate all of our school and community support, and want to thank everyone who helps support our blood drives by helping or donating to each of those drives. The American Red Cross established the American Red Cross Blood Drive Scholarship in an effort to help high school seniors with their college expenses. In order to be eligible for this scholarship, the student's school must hold at least 2 blood drives during the school year, and the senior receiving the scholarship must have donated blood in at least one of those drives. The scholarship winner is then chosen on the basis of the applicant's essays by a selection committee. And also, I just want to make note that the scholarship amount is based on meeting our goals. So that's why we push so hard to try to collect as much as we can so that we can provide a larger scholarship. This year's American Red Cross Blood Donor Scholarship recipient is Ms. Ellie Schwartzman. Okay, next up, I would like to welcome Mrs. Jessie Vidlac for our next award.
Good afternoon. I'm here representing Continental Parents and Pirates. Our organization is an elementary-based organization started about 12 years ago by a very dedicated, amazing, and passionate group of women who had the vision to support our community through the students, teachers, and staff at Continental Elementary School. This year is the first year for this scholarship. We thought what a better way to support education and our community than to offer a scholarship for a senior entering the field of education. This year's winner is Maggie Boss.
Each year, the Continental Music Boosters award a scholarship to a deserving student who is going on in higher education. The student pursuing a college education is considered whether they major in music or not. Members decide based on their activities in band, choir, other arts activities such as theater, athletics, and community engagement. Each candidate's responses on their involvement, what they've learned in their experiences at Continental, and what they hope to contribute to music in the future are carefully considered. I'm proud to say that this year's recipient is extremely deserving of this scholarship, having built an incredible body of work here at Continental. A member of the band, choir, theater, various athletic groups, and involvement in sharing her talents with the community. The Music Booster Scholarship is awarded this year to Ellie Schwartzman.
Okay, I know the program says Mr. Mark Sable, but I am punting for Mr. Mark Sable. He could not make it this afternoon. So, the Beverly Sable Memorial Scholarship. Bev Sable served as our school treasurer until her death in 2019. Her love of the school and community led her family to create this scholarship in her honor. She stood for all that is important in education, and they wanted to pay that forward by offering a deserving senior a $500 scholarship to ease the burden of college. The 2021 winner of the Beverly Sable Memorial Scholarship is Caitlin Etter. All right, I'm also punting for Mrs. Allen today, too. The Gary and Joanne Grant Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship was established to honor the memory and educational beliefs of Gary and Joanne Grant. As active members of the Continental community, they both realized and supported the idea that education was an important tool to reach one's full potential. They especially felt that the students at Continental should have the opportunity to attend college if they desired. With this philosophy in mind, it is with great honor and pride that the family of Gary and Joanne award graduates of Continental with the Gary and Joanne Grant Memorial Scholarship to honor their legacy and commitment to education. They give 2 $1,000 scholarships out each year, and this year's the winners are Caitlin Enner and Hunter Tegenkamp. Now it says me on the program, but I'm going to substitute myself for a very important presenter, Mr. Dennis Potts.
I'm here to present the Christopher M. Potts Memorial Scholarship. Just a little bit of background. The scholarship was started by family and friends after his death in a car accident following his senior year. Each year, applicants submit a personal essay. The scholarship committee ranks these essays then and narrows it down to 3, which are interviewed by 8 of the committee members. Although the committee considers grades as important, more attention is given to how the candidate exhibits qualities that exemplifies Chris, namely hard work, determination, working to one's potential, and character. So far, over $60,000 has been awarded through this scholarship. This year, the committee had an especially difficult time in determining the winner, as all the candidates were deserving. It is my honor now to present the $2,000 Christopher M. Potts Memorial Scholarship to Caitlin Enner. And just one more award. I want to present an honorary Christopher M. Potts Memorial Scholarship to my granddaughter, Madeline Potts.
I have to thank myself because they're part of my family as well. All right, on with the show. The Kenneth McKibben Memorial Scholarship. Mr. McKibben graduated from Continental in 1941. Because of the importance he placed on education and dedication to his alma mater, his family has established this scholarship in his memory. The scholarship of $1,000 each is given to 2 seniors planning on furthering their education. This year's Kenneth McKibben Memorial Scholarships are awarded to Madeline Potts and Hunter Tegenkamp. The Floyd Groff Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship was started by the granddaughters of Floyd Groff to honor his 100th birthday in 2020. They wish to continue the scholarship to honor him, their great-grandparents, their father, aunts, and an uncle who are all Continental High School graduates and had a passion for music, education, and the community. For the 2021 graduating class, the senior they have chosen to represent this scholarship is Hunter Tegenkamp. The Dr. Michael Walls Scholarship. This scholarship was established by Dr. Michael Walls, a 1960 Continental High School graduate and his wife. It is a $1,000 award for a student planning to major in education or a closely related field. This year's recipient of the Dr. Michael Walls Scholarship is Madeline Potts. And our last scholarship is the Continental Community Scholarship. The Continental Community Scholarship is a local scholarship given annually. Proceeds from this fund come from generous contributions from the community. This year's winner of the Continental Community Scholarship is for $750, and it goes to Hannah Soto. Now for the recognition of our seniors. First of all, for the State Diploma with Honors. The Diploma with Honors has been established by the Ohio Department of Education to honor those students who have gone above and beyond the regular criteria set for graduation. This involves obtaining 7 out of the 8 criteria based on courses taken, GPA of 3.5 or higher, and an ACT score of 27 or higher. Students meeting these standards will have a gold emblem affixed to their diploma and be acknowledged at graduation. Seniors earning this award are Connor Mag, Jager Schwab, and Sierra Salinas. Continental High School would now like to acknowledge its high-achieving students. To receive the distinction of being an honor graduate, students must maintain a 3.35 grade point average for all years of high school. The honor graduates for the class of 2021 are Madison Burke, Shelby Collier, Camry Dockery, Caitlin Etter, Isaac Gibbs, Connor Mag, Curtis Mansfield, Weston Oakley, Madeline Potts, Sierra Salinas, Jager Schwab, Ellie Schwartzman, Hunter Tegenkamp, and Reed Warner. Now for the rundown for the class of 2021. Jolyn Avrish attended Vantage in the culinary arts, and she will be pursuing work. Noah Bibler was at Vantage in the Ag Industrial Power program, and he's going to continue working on the family farm. Madison Burke will be attending Shawnee State University, majoring in psychology. Noah Butler is at Vantage as well in the criminal justice program, and he will be pursuing work. Mitchell Coleman at Vantage in the industrial mechanics program, also pursuing work. Shelby Collier will be attending Rhodes State College, majoring in radiology. Shelby won Rhodes's CCP scholarship and the Sons of the American Legion Post 541 scholarship. Camry Dockery is at Vantage in the health technology program. She will be attending Owens Community College, majoring in medical sonography. Aiden Earls is at Vantage as well in the auto technical program, and he will be pursuing work. Blake Elkins is heading off to play baseball at Defiance College, majoring in business. He received Defiance College's Achievement Scholarship, Discover Defiance Grant, and the Northwest Ohio Residential Scholarship. Caitlin Etter comes from Vantage in the Health Information Management program. She will be attending the University of Northwestern Ohio, majoring in Health Information Technology. She has achieved UNOH's Athletic Scholarship, Christopher M. Potts Memorial Scholarship, the Beverly Sabo Memorial Scholarship, Gary and Joanne Grant Memorial Scholarship, the Continental Alliance Club Scholarship, and the Sons of the American Legion Post 541 Scholarship. Isaac Gibbs will be pursuing work after he graduates. Alyssa Heacock will be pursuing work. Kesley Jones Horb is at Vantage in the Early Childhood Program, and she will be pursuing work as well. Connor Mag will be attending the University of Toledo, majoring in electrical engineering. He has earned University of Toledo's Excellence Scholarship, University of Toledo's Presidential Leadership Grant, University of Toledo's Rocket Advantage Scholarship, Whirlpool's Megawatt Scholarship, and the Trilogy Health Services Scholarship. Chris Mansfield was at Vantage in the Industrial Mechanics program. He will also be going to the University of Northwestern Ohio, majoring in diesel technology. Antonio Nunez is a graduate attending Vantage, majoring, or his program over there was network systems, and he will be pursuing work in the computer repair industry. Weston Oakley will be off to Defiance College, majoring in business, and he received Defiance College's freshman scholarship. Madeline Potts is off to Bowling Green State University, majoring in early childhood education. She received BGSU's freshman academic scholarship, the Dr. Michael Walls Future Teacher Scholarship, Kenneth McKibben Scholarship, Parents of Pirates Scholarship, the American Legion Post 541 Scholarship, and the Honorary Christopher M. Potts Memorial Scholarship. Trinity Proant will be heading to Rhodes State College, pursuing pre-veterinary or nursing. Bryce Rucker was at Vantage in the carpentry program, and he is hopes to be working in commercial construction. Harley Ruby will be pursuing work. Mackenzie Rush, pursuing work in the hopes of going to school into the early education program. Sierra Salinas is off to Bowling Green State University, majoring in criminal justice, and she received Bowling Green State University's freshman academic scholarship. Jagger Schwab will be attending the Ohio State University Columbus campus, majoring in business and marketing. Ellie Schwartzman will be calling Wright State University home, and her major will be vocal performance, planning on following a career path in entertainment. She received Continental's Music Booster Scholarship and the Continental High School Blood Donor Scholarship. Leah Smith will be majoring in business at Ohio Northern University. Hannah Soto will be going down to Hocking College in conservation management. She received Continental Community Scholarship, the Continental High School Blood Donor Scholarship, and the Timothy Stryker Memorial Scholarship. Hunter Tickenkamp was at Vantage in the Industrial Mechanics program. He will be going to the Ohio State University in Columbus as well, majoring in mechanical engineering. Hunter received the American Legion Post 541 Scholarship, Kenneth McKibben Scholarship, Gary and Joanne Grant Memorial Scholarship, the Floyd Groff Memorial Scholarship, and the Blue Gold Club's Thanks for the Memory Scholarship. Tiger Troyer is at Vantage in the Health Information Management program. She will be attending Vantage's Adult Education Center for Nursing. Benjamin Wagner is at Vantage in the Construction Equipment Technology program, and he will be pursuing work. Hayden Ward at Vantage as well in the Industrial Mechanics program, and he has a job with All Temp Refrigeration doing HVAC, plumbing, and welding. Reed Warnett was at Vantage as well in the Industrial Mechanics program. He will be attending the Ohio Fire Academy in Columbus, hoping to become a firefighter and an EMT. Reed won The Blue and Gold Club's Thanks for the Memory Scholarship, and the American Legion Ladies Auxiliary Scholarship. And Brendan Wolf will be pursuing work at Forster's Excavating after graduation. So that's the class of 2021. And as I reflect on the class and think about what they have accomplished, their futures look very promising. There are many potential young professionals ready to lend their expertise to the world someday. We will all be very interested when you come back and tell us your experiences and share with us what you've been doing after you graduate. Just some statistics of information for the class of 2021. Out of 33 graduating seniors, 15 of them, or 46%, are planning to enter the workforce, and most of them have full-time employment already lined up. 18, or 54% of them, have plans to attend college either at a four-year university or a two-year community college. So as you've heard this afternoon, the accolades of the senior class is quite lengthy. To go along with their academic resumes, these students have racked up quite a monetary stash as well. A total of $886,560 in award money has been earned by the class of 2021. Congratulations. That just goes to show that there's a lot of money out there if you want to work for it. And the seniors in the class of 2022 take heed because it'll be your turn next year. Good luck to all the seniors, and congratulations on a job well done.
Okay, we're getting there. We're almost to the finish line. Before we do the All A's and Perfect Attendance Awards, we have one last award that's specific to our senior class. And this award is sponsored by the Continental Alliance Club, and it is the award for the most outstanding senior. And what this is it's an award that is selected by the staff. Honestly, until I just turned the plaques over a little bit ago, I didn't even know who won this. So it's kind of a fun little award, and this should really tell you, you know, these two students are people that in the estimation of the staff are really go over and above and are leaders amongst this senior class. So this year's outstanding seniors, the class of 2021, are Ellie Schwarzman and Weston Oakley. Okay, and now we'll work on our All A's. The first group of students we're going to read off are students who have earned All A's for just specific grading periods. So Mrs. McIntyre will present these students with awards, and I'll do this by grade level. So the 7th graders this year are Jackson Bidlack, Cole English, Kimberly Grant, and Quinn Tegenkamp. The 8th graders are Colin Davis and Gracie Fuller. Freshmen, Delaney Bowers and Destiny Peer. Sophomores, Mackenzie Barnhart, Jensen Prowan, Allison Scott, and Lauren Williams. Juniors, Annika Bowers, Andrew Heffel, and Maia Iglesias Rodriguez. And a couple of seniors here, Curtis Mansfield, Weston Oakley, Madeline Potts, and Harley Ruby. Now, the following group of students are students who will be receiving a plaque because they have received all A's for the entire school year, every grading period, all year long. 7th graders, Reddy Bowers, Cameron Burgai, and Morgan Dockery. Graders, Kay Backhouse, Graydon Huff, and Jackson Slotman. Freshman, Avery Knopfsinger. Sophomores, Red Army, Maya Bishop, Alyssa Burgai, Reese Knowles, Madison Rail, and Brent Tegenkamp. Juniors, Jensen Army, Wyatt Davis, and Gavin Huff. And seniors, Shelby Collier, Camry Dockery, Caitlin Etter, Connor Mag, Hunter Tegenkamp, Tiger Troyer, and Reed Mortimer. I think Reed should get a plaque for those shoes too. All right, the last awards then we have to hand out. And I always say this, that these should be the most celebrated awards that we have. These are the awards that we give out. These are plaques that are given out to students who have earned perfect attendance. And let me tell you, this year, this has been a chore. We tried to be fair to the students. Any student that was caught up in a quarantine that was a result of just simply who they were sitting next to in class, we didn't hold that against them. So we have a pretty healthy list this year. Unfortunately, there's no juniors or seniors. Pause for laughter up there in that corner, I think, right, guys? All right, 7th grader, Mackenzie Neese. 8th grader, Colin Davis, Chase Haish, and Sarah Wilbright. Freshman, Mackenzie Scheffner. And sophomores, Alyssa Burgai, Olivia Logan, and Brooklyn Neese. And with that, we have reached the end of our awards for this year. Before I let everybody go, I would like to give special recognition to Mrs. McIntyre, who literally has nightmares about this day, literally. But she does a great job of organizing this event. Mrs. Tegenkamp and Mrs. Sullivan also do a lot of work to make sure that this all goes off very, very well. So I want to thank the two of them. Mr. Schmidt for setting up the live stream this year. He is quite the expert on that after this school year. And everybody else has put in a lot of time and effort. So thank you for coming out today. I really appreciate that. Students, if you want to talk to your parents for a few moments, that's fine. We'll start working our way back towards 8th period. And thanks a lot for coming out today.
They really don't